God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. It's been a rough year for folks all across this great country, but football's back. The Texans and Chiefs, 2020 season underway. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And there's the first NFL catch for Henry Ruggs. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is good. KC.
Makes the score, Chiefs 7, Texans nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 22. Now it's Watson. Flushed out right. Incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
On the play. Brings up third down.
Throwing on third down, Watson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the Chiefs' 9-yard line.
On 2nd and very short, Watson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, Watson. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
They'll run on 1st down. Crockett.
The ball carried by.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brings up 3rd down.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal. Watson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans have taken the lead. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway, essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down. Because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the 1st down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he stopped immediately there.
Williams on the carry.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
12, Chiefs 7.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking downfield for Kelsey. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Nothing here.
Picked off at the 19. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
intercepted by the Texans.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. Max 50, Max 50. Max 50, Max 50. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right now.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
Another 3 and out.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Josh Jacobs. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Last year's rushing leader among rookies, this is Josh Jacobs. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here's Jacobs. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. It's caught left side by Cooks. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Complete.
He got 29 yards that time.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. As the first half is winding down, and the Texans will extend their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On first down, Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Houston. Dontrell Hilliard, 43 yards. And the Texans push further out in front.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10. Again for the 41. On the run, this is Hunt. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz. And detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They go with Jacobs, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
He's taken down.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. To Brandon Cooks. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
39, Chiefs 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's a gain of 3.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Jackson from the shotgun. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
This is it. 19, 54. 54. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ron Thornhill. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Watson's pass.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Lamar Jackson sack.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Jackson.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up third down and 9.
On third down, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. The decision to scramble almost got him the first, just short, 9 yards, and it brings up 4th and inches. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. J.J. Watt, his second sack of the night.
At the 40-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Incomplete. It's now third down and long.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. There's Jackson on third and long. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
It's 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Chiefs 7.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
I'm going back to you. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. In the face. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Watch the pass. Watch 59. Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
First down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Focus, defense, focus. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Down Texans.
I got you, son. I got you, son. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here we go, D. 55. Defense all day. All day. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
It's second and inches at the 11-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Not today, you aren't. Not today. Alert. Mike 54 is Mike. Check. Watch.
To the air yet again. Watson eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Middle. Hey, Mike 20.
They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Here's Jackson. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Jackson will throw again. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. From the gun, it's Jackson. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Jackson.
That'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now a toss running left, Hunt. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Hunt going to run for it. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker. Ready to return, here's Hilliard. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Mike 50. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Throwing again is Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Houston.
On first down, it's Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. That's what I do. 50's the mark. Mike 31. Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Mike 31. Alert 3. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. All right, team.
Throwing on second and long. Watson. That's taken in by Callaway.
Watson.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Texans on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
It's Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. Brandon Cooks. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Texans 46, Chiefs 15.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Blue there. Jim. No. Alert. Blue 9. Check Mike 39. He can't hang.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Frank Clark able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
It's second down. Tonight's final score, Texans.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this when everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it. And then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Houston, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.